everybody. How are you? I hope that you're all doing well. Welcome to my program. My name is Jason Rodriguez. I am a culinary student, and today I'm going to be reacting to a video that was done by Chef Vincenzo, and it is a video about pasta with broccoli. I hope that you guys are all doing well. I know you guys haven't seen me in a little while. I've been very busy, but I'm back now, and I am glad to be here with you. So let's get into it. I have never watched this video, and I am very particular about how pasta should be. Let's see if Chef Vincenzo can make this happen.
This is a 10 minutes broccoli and ricotta pasta. I'm going to take you all the way to the south of Italy in 10 minutes. You're gonna love this. Anthony, you're gonna love this.
I can't wait.
Your vanilla cheese ricotta is in there. You did a great job for this recipe.
This looks sensational.
Interesting.
Fresh, easy,
Interesting.
simple. Nice weeknight meal.
Now, see, one thing that I really like about Chef Vincenzo in these videos that I have seen so far is Chef Vincenzo really seems to stick to doing things simple with the freshest ingredients as possible. And that is one staple in Italian cooking. As I've been practicing and getting better in my Italian cuisine, I have noticed the fresher the ingredients, the better quality the ingredients, the better the dish will be. If you use poor quality, then your dish is going to be poor quality. And I have been learning to appreciate certain things more when learning how to do it right in Italian cooking. Let me give you an example real quick. I used to use pre-grated cheese. I used to buy pre-grated cheese and I used to use it. I don't use it anymore. After learning in cooking school and learning through other chefs as well, Chef Vincenzo being one of them, I have learned that pre-grated cheese is no good because they add a lot of different things to the pre-grated cheese. Part of it is for preservation. The other part of it is so that it doesn't clump together. You see how when you shake Parmesan, pre-grated Parmesan cheese, and then you shake it and it doesn't stick together? That's because of the preservatives they put in it. And that's not good. It's just, it changes the flavor, it changes the texture, the cellulose that they add to pre-grated Parmesan is just no good. I've been using fresh Parmigiano Reggiano recently for the first time. A world's difference, a universe difference. There's nothing that could compare. I have a piece right here. There's nothing that can compare to fresh Parmigiano Reggiano. No comparison to fresh cheese that you grate yourself. And this specific block was aged for 24 months. The more that it's been aged, the better the cheese. This Parmesan cheese is just excellent, more rich in flavor. It has more quality texture, yet at the same time, it has a nice creaminess to it. Not too creamy, but just right. And so that's one thing that I appreciate about authentic Italian cuisine. And I appreciate Chef Vincenzo in what he has taught people about quality Italian cooking. So that's a little bit about my journey with this. Let's continue.
For you and your family.
I find this so funny. I like how Chef Vincenzo is so comical with his videos, but he does it. Like, I don't think he does it to be extra. I think he's just genuinely a silly person, but it's funny. It's fun. It's fun to watch. It's funny. You see the stereotypical Italian nose here. Chef Vincenzo's nose is not that big, but he does it to be silly, and
to make this delicious pasta,
it makes the video more enjoyable.
For two people, so big boys like us, 300 grams of spaghettoni, nice thick spaghetti. 500 grams.
I also really enjoy the music that he plays in the background. It's low enough, but it's nice Italian music. It's fun.
Grams of broccoli, about 150 to 200 grams of fresh ricotta. If you find
Okay.
smooth, creamy ricotta, don't buy that. The type of ricotta we need is this. Tell us about this ricotta from Vanilla cheese.
It's a traditional ricotta. It's made
Wow.
from whey, the byproduct from the cheese making process. And actually, ricotta, you'll know, it translates to recooked. So that refers to the fact that we actually reheat the whey from the cheese production to make this beautiful, fluffy ricotta.
We need 1 clove of garlic per person.
I have to say that ricotta looks really different compared to other ricotta that I've seen here in America. That one looks just so different. It doesn't look as, how should I say? Ricotta that I have seen in America, it looks very like ultra creamy. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with having a creamy cheese or anything, but it's just this is new to me. Remember, I'm still learning about Italian cuisine. In cooking school, the cooking school that I'm in, at least, or the program I'm a part of, they teach us, like, the basics and the foundations of things. But this is going more deep into things that I've not been taught yet. So I'm still learning. But that's very interesting how that ricotta looks. It's not ricotta, it's ricotta, not ricotta. I don't like when people pronounce the words wrong. That's just me, though.
But I've got 3, because 1 for Anthony, 1 for me, and 1 for you who's watching. Fresh basil, pecorino cheese, extra virgin olive oil,
Yes.
salt and pepper, and
Lots of love.
lots of love.
Yes,
First thing
the
we-
most important ingredient is love. If you don't have no love, you don't belong in the kitchen.
to do is to cut the broccoli. So we remove the end part. Don't want to use this part. Now, we're just going to cut the broccoli. You can do whatever you want, okay? But basically, we want to eat this. We don't want to chop it up. We just want to have some nice pieces of broccoli in the pasta. So you get that nice crunchy experience when you eat it. And we're going to blend, half of the broccoli will be blended and the other half will be served with the pasta, okay? So see this? We can break it into small pieces.
Ooh, good
So we can
idea.
actually serve
That's
this.
cool.
So this is the size I like to have in my
I'm trying not to dance with the music that he has in the background because it's just really nice, the music he has.
pasta. And this big size, we're gonna blend. And this one, we're gonna break it, cut it, chop it up.
So he
This
actually
is the
uses
hardest
the
one, the
stuff.
hardest part. So we have to make sure we blend this. This is full of nutrients. Never throw this out. This is very important.
Wow.
This spaghetti takes
This is the first time in my journey, at least in cooking, personally, that I'm ever seen the stock used for something. That's actually pretty cool.
10 minutes to be cooked al dente. So while we cook the pasta, we make the sauce. So we have a nice large pot full of water, and I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon of sea salt.
That's a really good thing that he does, adding sea salt. I learned in school, as well as through personal experience, I learned that table salt and real salt, quite frankly, I'm going to say real salt, a world's difference. Table salt does not compare to good quality salt out there. And it just changes your dish completely, changes your cooking experience completely. I understand why it's just a whole different experience.
Now let's put the spaghetti in.
When you're an Amex Gold Card member,
hate it when it does this. Okay, there we go.
Down a little bit. So the pasta is in. Now we're going to put the broccoli in as well. The broccoli gonna cook together
Oh,
with the pasta. We're
interesting.
gonna cook the stem and the larger broccoli for about 5 minutes. And then I'm
Wow.
gonna blend them. And I'll leave the rest in there to serve with the pasta. All the ingredients now are in the pot, so let's stir
Nice.
and let's count the time.
That actually makes sense though, because when you think about it, all the flavor of the broccoli will go into the pasta water. That's actually a really good idea, in my opinion.
From now, the pasta should cook for 10 minutes. We're gonna take half of the broccoli out in 5 minutes so we can blend them. And the other half will stay in the water with the spaghetti. Let's get some pasta water from the
cool.
pot.
Okay.
We're
Wow.
going to blend that broccoli.
Really,
Trust
really
me,
cool.
you're gonna love this.
That
Let's
is
put
awesome.
a generous amount of extra virgin olive oil in a blender. Let's put the cloves of garlic. Let's put more extra virgin olive oil. I want this garlic to become creamy.
Yeah.
That's going to kill some vampires.
You can't kiss your wife.
No ways.
This consistency is just what we want. It's a bit watery.
I'm not against that statement at all, and I don't care who gets mad at me about that. I don't care if it kills vampires.
It's creamy, but now we're gonna add the broccoli in there. So this is gonna turn into a broccoli cream. After about 5 minutes, let's start collecting the big pieces of broccoli, like this one, and put it in the
Nice.
blender.
One thing that I really like is that it still has its vibrant green color. That's something that you look for when you are making broccoli. You don't want to cook it too long because then it starts to lose its color and it loses all its nutrients. I used to make that mistake before I learned how to cook broccoli. I used to make that mistake all the time where I would overcook the broccoli and then it started to look like a dark green. And it's not supposed to be a dark green, but or maybe a brown green is a better way to say it. Like it was darker, but not in a good way. It looked like it was just deprived of all the nutrients it had.
So it might be a little bit hard to get the stem. See this? This is heavy, so you're expecting this to go at the bottom of the pan, okay? So I'll collect this from the bottom of the pan. Get a colander to help you. Then
The pasta wants to be blended with the broccoli.
they're nice and crunchy, so you do like them. But if you blend them, I think it's better. And it's not baby food, guys. This is good food.
Nice.
The garlic oil and the broccoli need to combine together.
I love his shirt. I'll make you a pasta you can't refuse. I'm telling you guys, Vincenzo's very silly, but it fits his character and personality. So I don't get annoyed about it. I enjoy watching Vincenzo. He's very good.
Together. So let's blend everything together.
Nice. I need a blender like that. That is really cool. I need a blender like that so when I'm cooking.
This will be the base for our sauce. I want this to be creamy, but it needs to be super creamy. So let's put more extra virgin olive oil.
Again, I wanna stress, just like any authentic Italian cook will also stress. I like that he constantly asserts extra virgin olive oil. That's what you want to use when you want to make a really good pasta dish. Extra virgin olive oil is the way to go. It is the best quality. It is you can't get any better than that. It's just it has all its flavor, all its nutrients. Regular olive oil that is sold in the market, especially today, they mix it with all these different things, and it just kills the oil. It kills the flavor, makes it bland. You know, you could use it more for frying, but to actually cook with it the way that Chef Vincenzo is showing us here, extra virgin olive oil is the best, and also knowing how to use the extra virgin olive oil and what it's used for is also important. And I really enjoy when I learn from him. I enjoy it because you're learning how to do it right.
More extra virgin olive oil. And we stop when we get this consistency.
Nice.
So it is. This is creamy, guys.
In my opinion, it looks similar to sofrito. I should say Hispanic sofrito. It looks like when I make Hispanic sofrito that I was taught by my grandmother. This is what that looks like. But that's good.
This is what we want.
And it looks fresh. If you look at it, it looks very fresh, and that's what you want.
Call it baby food, you can call it baby food. This is the consistency we want. This is the consistency we want. This is the base of our ricotta and broccoli pasta. Now let's work on the ricotta. We get the ricotta, about 150, 200 grams.
Kids can't be kids when their clothes don't.
I can't. I feel like this ruins the video.
We need this type of ricotta is because it's the only way you can turn this into cream. Let's sprinkle some pecorino cheese there. Pecorino is made of sheep milk, and then we have the ricotta made of cow's milk. Together, they're gonna bring beautiful flavors to this pasta. Let's put some pasta water in there.
That's good.
Be generous.
Always remember to save the pasta water, guys, because all that starch that's in the pasta when it cooks, it really helps not only with the flavor of the pasta water, but it also acts as a thickening agent as well. So that way you're not getting something that's very watery.
Now, mix all these ingredients until it turns into cream.
Yeah, that's what you want.
You might find it easier with a fork, so you can press. It will be easier to make this creamy. Put more pasta water in there.
Nice.
You can use a blender if you want. Up to you. I like to do this with my hands. But this is how you make the.
Now it's looking like cottage cheese a little bit. Oh my gosh. I heard a podcast recently about cottage cheese, and I was just like, I couldn't believe it. I'll talk about that another time.
Creamy ricotta. A little bit more pasta water. And we're almost done. Maybe to have a nice, smooth, creamy ricotta, but without using any cream. And here we go. This is gonna be the topping for our pasta. The smell so sweet. This is why we need to use the proper ricotta and the pecorino cheese. Before we put the pasta in the pan, let's warm up this pan on a medium-high heat. Let's put our.
That is a nice pan, I have to say. I like that pan. It's a nice one. I hope to get one like that one day.
Pretty cream. Let's spread this everywhere. Look how nice it is. This is gonna turn your pasta green. What I'm going to do now, I'm gonna add some basil in there.
I just love how he just took it from the plant and used it. I don't know if I told you guys, but I just ordered some plant pots because I'm gonna start growing my own basil to use for when I cook, along with other things that I want to grow. That's really cool.
From now, this will give extra flavor to us. So
Not only does that add extra flavor, but it's also adding fresh flavor. So it's extra flavor and fresh flavor because you grow it yourself. There's nothing like it.
goes. A little bit of basil goes now and a little bit at the end. We don't want this to burn, so we're gonna put a little bit of pasta water to prevent this from burning. The spaghetti should be ready by now. Before we get them out, let's try.
Nice.
Beautiful and al dente.
Nice.
Pasta and the broccoli going in now.
I used to not like pasta al dente when I was growing up. I used to not like it like that. I used to like it really overdone. But then as I got older and I started to experience quality pasta and quality pasta in its al dente form, I'm gonna call it al dente form, like as if we're in Dragon Ball Z. Um, I started to like it a lot, and now that's how I like to cook spaghetti.
Beautiful. Now is where all the magic begins. Let's mix the pasta, the crunchy broccoli with this beautiful broccoli
Nice,
cream. As you can
nice,
see, can you see it's getting a little bit dry? Well, pasta water is needed, okay? So let's put pasta water.
nice.
Please, let's put some pasta water in there. Be generous with the pasta water, okay? The pasta.
I've learned that when it comes to pasta water and making Italian cuisine, this is the time where pasta water can actually be your best friend. Usually, we would discourage people from adding too much water, but in this case, when you're making Italian food, pasta water is our best friend because it's not just plain water, it's starchy water from the pasta. So don't be afraid to use it.
will absorb the water, so don't be scared to use pasta water. Look how pretty this is. Look at this green spaghetti made with beautiful fresh broccoli,
Nice,
garlic, and extra virgin olive oil. This is
nice,
simplicity at its best. Let's do a quick
nice.
toss.
I was gonna say he's probably gonna flip it. There you go. Okay, I don't want my video to get
The pasta making love with the
there.
broccoli, and broccoli cream, pieces of
Nice.
broccoli in
That
there.
is awesome.
You know, this is gonna be easy to eat. Time to plate it. So let's put the cream first.
So simple and so delicious.
Put the spaghetti in. Look how creamy it is, guys. Look how creamy this is. Oh, yeah. Let's put some more broccoli sauce on top.
Nice.
Now it's time
Makes it look really nice.
for the ricotta cream.
Oh,
top.
okay. Good idea.
Just like that. Put some on the show, put some on the sides.
All right. Okay.
Some on the sides. Put
Nice.
some basil here.
I would pay money to eat that, especially if it's a chef that knows what he's doing. Nice. And then adding basil not only as a garnish, but it also adds more fresh flavor.
This is how you make a modern pasta with broccoli
Nice, guys.
and ricotta
Nice.
cheese.
I love it. Nice, nice, nice. That is awesome. I love it. That is awesome. That was so good. I learn a lot when I watch these videos too. It really helps me in my journey in the culinary world. That's really cool. Well, guys, that's it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what other videos you would like to see. Let me know what you thought about Chef Vincenzo. And I also encourage you to give his channel a look. He is an Italian chef who makes all types of authentic Italian food. He will teach you the right way to do it. And if he does not do it in a traditional way, he will let you know beforehand that this is not traditional, this is my take on it. But he's very specific about those details, and that's something I appreciate about him. So give his channel a look, and you can learn the way I'm learning when it comes to Italian food. Anyways, guys, I love you all. I'll see you guys in the next video.